And don't forget to leave a comment down below, and I will do my best to respond to each and every one of you. Leave a like if you enjoy, dislike if you don't, and I hope you enjoy your stay here in Chewmerica. What's shaking, Chewy Nation? ChewbaccaLemma here, back with another Madden 20 Ultimate Team video, and today we're talking about the Ultimate Legends Exchange set that dropped on Saturday, May 30th. So I want to go ahead and discuss that. Maybe do a pack. We'll see. Takes 5 items. We'll show that on screen here in a minute, as well as discuss some other little things that I know other people have talked about, YouTubers, Twitter, about some coin making tips and all that stuff as well. Little things, transferring coins between accounts, things that maybe don't really need to be in a full video, but I'll talk about that at the end. But let's go ahead and look at the newest set in the game, the Ultimate Legends Exchange set. Okay, that was a lot of words that just came out of my mouth. If you go to Ultimate Legends, there's 47 sets, and one of them is this Ultimate Legends Career Exchange. So you go ahead and do that. You have to do 5 game editions, which may not be clear exactly what that is. I'll show that in a minute. And you get a full Ultimate Legend base, the top Ultimate Legend. It could be a 96 Kurt Warner, or of course it could be a 99 overall. So that can't be eliminated unless it's, I'm guessing Culpepper can be pulled, but I haven't looked to see if he is able to be pulled, if the limiteds can be pulled. They may not be. Obviously, only one limited every weekend. But yeah, you go ahead and get 5 items, and you can do the set. Now, there's really nothing crazy I want to say here, except this is the crux of it. So if you just go to the set, you click on it, you'll see, which I was about to say, Dickerson's going to sell here in a second. Now, that Eric Dickerson, I can guarantee you, is not the cheapest Dickerson up, as well as Kurt Warner. And this is where it's so easy to make coins. Now, this has been out for a while, so I usually don't like to make videos right when it drops. I haven't done this set. I haven't been sniping it. But because you don't really know what the market's going to do, and I don't want to mislead and give any misleading information where it's really not as good as it looks. But this is the case where it is really good. So we're seeing these sell for 36. This one sold for 37, almost 37. So it looks like we can probably sell them for about 37 with relative ease. Again, 37,250. So pretty easy there. If you click on an item and you go all the way over, it will say MUT 20 Ultimate Legends Game Edition. That tells you that's the right one. I don't really know any other way unless you just know which ones are it's like the top overall before the Ultimate Legend. So the game edition there, about 37,000. We could even say 36. Now, when you sell them, you got to take 10% off. So 32.4 is what you would get back. So again, nothing too crazy there. So we've seen them sell for 36, close to 37. Now, if you go to the auction house, the crazy thing is those aren't the actual cheapest ones, because people just buy them. They do the set. The set is, a lot of people are doing it. So we can go ahead and take advantage of that. So I'm going to do 94, 95. You could also do 92, 93. There's a lot of these. I'm going to go Ultimate Legends. And we're going to see pretty quickly that that's not the cheapest one. I want to make sure I'm seeing the newest. I might have to do a little bit of navigating here. So who did we see? We saw Dickerson. He was a 93 though. We also saw Polamalu sell. I believe it was what, 36,000. I think that's what we saw. And a few others as well. And not a Dawkins, a Polamalu. So strong safety here. And you see, we saw one sell for 36,000. You see something here? These are the game editions, right? Game edition. They just sold for 36,000, but they're up for 27. So obviously you can buy these and sell them for ease. Sell them for 36,000 and just easy coins. Now, just make sure when you're trying to figure out these prices, just go to the set, click, see what they're selling for. Hold on there for a few minutes, and then you'll kind of get an idea of what they're actually selling for. Or you can go to Muthead and figure out what the highest they're selling for. But we figured it out pretty easily, right? Like they're 36,000, or maybe a little bit more. So we could easily buy these for 27 and sell them for 36. That's what, 5,000 coins? Bam, 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 bam. We could make pretty easy 5,000. Fill up your auctions, 100,000 coins. You could do a set if you want. You're basically free rolling at that point. It won't take that long to make coins. It really is that simple. You can do that with any of these game editions. You don't have to do it by position, but do quarterback. I actually don't think this is Vic. Is this a game edition? Oh, it is. So yeah. So basically all the 94, 95s, and there's even like some 92, 93s in there as well. You can do if it really just mess around with it. You can go through once you figure out which ones you want to go after. We saw the Palomalu was a really good one. Dickerson, I guess, doesn't look like this one doesn't seem that good, but the 94 95s especially seem like the money. Okay, so 24 here. Of course, I definitely didn't need to buy. I definitely could have bought all those 27s, but yeah, this is game edition, so we just got one. I said we would do one set, so let's go ahead and see. Let's see if we can snipe these. So we could go ahead and buy these for 28. There's no risk at all. This thing, you have to sell it for like 31,000, right, to get your coins back. So it's like very, like literally like no risk. And we've seen them sell for 36. So even if you put them up to 35, 34, you're still making 3,000. Like there's zero risk at all. Even if you are not familiar with sniping at all. So far we bought 3 of them. That one we just got for, I mean, that's what, 7, 8K, bam, we could sell that. I would not recommend personally doing the set unless you know, if that's something, if you like doing sets, you know, you're a gambling man or woman, then go ahead, do the set for sure. I mean, I'm not gonna tell you that's bad. I'll buy this one for 27. But yeah, there's no risk when you're sniping. I don't even want to call it sniping because I feel like some people just hate sniping. It's really just flipping. You know, you find these prices and it's super easy, super easy to figure out the prices on these, and you go ahead and, you know, we could go ahead and buy these for 25. I'll see if I get it. Bam, got it for 25. Put up for 36. If you're not feeling comfortable with that, you're like, I don't want to have to repost it. What if it doesn't sell? I don't want to lose coins. I mean, this is Saturday night. Prices have already been settled. You can put up for 35. I mean, if you're worried about it, or put, you know, 1,000 less or 2,000 less just to make sure you sell. That's up to you, but you know, there's no risk at all. Like, look how easy this is. We are working with the auction house, so obviously these prices will go down, they'll go up, they'll fluctuate. You'll have to keep an eye on that. But as of now, those prices are, you know, what they are. They're 36-ish, maybe even. You probably sell them for a little bit more. I just don't want to tell you I'm selling them for 38, 39 when, you know, only half of them are selling. But that's, I mean, again, I buy these. You could do another set if you want. The nice thing I like about these is you could obviously keep doing sets if you're feeling lucky, or you can do, you know, buy a bunch of them. If they don't sell, put them up for 37. Just, you know, go a little bit ambitious. A lot of them will sell, maybe a couple of them don't. Then you put those into sets and you just keep doing it. And what you'll notice is your coin stack is going up and you're also getting packs. So you're getting that addiction, that, you know, that feel of just loving to open up packs, but you're also not losing coins in the process. So if you want to go a little bit more crazy with it, you can put them up for 37. Again, you don't lose anything if they don't sell. You got to repost, you know? I mean, that does stink. Or you can just put them in the set. But we did get 5 of them. We got way more than that. We put those up. Like I said, that is like the easiest coins maybe not the easiest coins all year, but sniping wise, you can't really get any easier than that. But we did get 5 of these, so we'll go ahead. I already had 1, so I went ahead and got 4 more. And we'll go ahead and test our luck for the one time. Just for the one time, we'll go ahead and do one of these sets. Let's see, you get a full Ultimate Legend. I'm only doing this for a video. I would never recommend these packs are designed, the sets are designed to take your coins, right? Like, they're not amazing or everybody be doing them, and then they're not amazing anymore, right? So it's just, if you like to open up packs, you can go ahead and try it. The coin making is super easy, so you can build coins up. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's see if we can pull a 99. Come on, for the one time, for the video. We get a full Ultimate Legend, 96 overall. That's why you don't do it. That's probably worth like 20K. We just lost on that. But I'm not even worried about it because I could snipe for probably 20, 30 minutes and get those coins back. So yeah, time is money. You do lose a little bit there, but I'm able to show you guys, maybe don't do the set. We're going to see this doesn't go for anything, I'm sure, because people are doing these sets. Yeah, I mean, it's 20K. It's the items that get one item is worth more than that. So we go ahead, we get that item, we can sell it. I'll probably sell it when the market dies. I'll hold on to it for a few days because right now they're being pulled left and right. So I'll hold on to it, but that's, again, up to you if you want to sell it now. I'd recommend holding on to your pulls unless you pull something that you think is going to not go, like, that's going to go up in value. Or go down in value. I think at this point, probably everything's going to go up. So anyways, so there's that. I wish I pulled something better. I actually am showing you how to make coins, even though I lost coins because I pulled a crappy pull, but I think you get the idea. It's super, 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 super good. You can make a lot of coins. Now, a few other things I just want to mention. that I do think probably should be talked about because they've been circling around. People have discussed this. If you want to transfer training into coins, something that a lot of people have noticed to do is do the playbook method, where you buy these playbooks, these alternate ones, and you can quick sell them for 500 coins. 150 training, you get 500 coins. That's more than 3 per. And training is super, super cheap. I want to say it's like a half per right now. It's super cheap. So you can make a lot of training, you can make a lot of coins, like way more than you can get if you buy get a good deal, or don't even have to be a good deal. You can make coins on this, but unless you're just bored out of your mind, this is a method that a lot of people will say, if you hear the playbook method, you buy these, it's the best value you can get on training, but it's just not something I personally think is worth it unless you have somebody, a kid or a friend or a spouse or somebody that is willing to do it, where there's really no risk there is no risk. You're making the most you can, you're not losing anything. It's just more about your time. So I do want to mention that because a lot of people have talked about that. It is good. Like, you're obviously making weight. You're spending like 100 coins, not even, in training, 75 coins in training, whatever it comes out to be, and you're getting 500 coins back. So you're making 400 coins, we'll say, every time you do it. 400, 400, 400, 400, 400. Super boring. I would not recommend, but if you hear that, or if you're just looking for something that's easy to not even have to, there's no thinking involved. If you can set something up on your controller to automatically buy the pack with some like bot or something, or some machine to do it, go for it. It works. So I do want to go ahead and mention that because that is something that has been talked about a lot. And even though it's been out for a while, I figured I should at least mention it. And the last thing I wanted to mention, because I actually had to do this, I had 2 accounts. My main account, ChewbaccaLemma, is kind of bugged. My settings always get reset. The X factors and all that stuff doesn't show up on when I'm not online, when I'm just playing solos. It doesn't show up. And so I got annoyed. I made a second account. I played on that for a while. But then I'm like, no, I have Madden on my main. So I went ahead and switched it back. If you're in that situation, or you just have a lot of accounts and you want to transfer from one account to another without the risk of being banned, one thing that I noticed that I did, I went ahead and just bought these 97 theme builders. Bought them, you get 48,000 plus training for them, and then you can trade them over to your main, or trade them over to whatever account. You're losing about 5% of your training, but that's it. Like, to transfer, and there's no risk of being banned. There's no risk when you trade items of being banned. Nobody's ever got banned for that. This is also why coin sellers will sell you 250k quick sells, because you can quick sell them. When you trade items, you can't sell them, but you can quick sell them. So the 250k quick sells are still worth 250k when you quick sell them. And if an item's worth 50,000 training, it's still worth 50,000 training when you trade them. It's not worth half, it's worth the full value. Next year, I wouldn't be surprised if it's worth half, but this year, it's worth the full value. So if you're, I don't want to say if you're doing malicious, because coin selling, it's not like that serious, but if you are somebody who just wants to transfer coins between accounts or training or whatever, I personally think this is a good way to do it. There might be better ways to do it, but it's a way to quickly do it. Playbook method obviously isn't quick at all, but if you're looking for something quick to transfer coins, transfer training, this 97 theme builder, you're not really losing much. It's just more about transferring. That's what I found to be. You're not 5%. You're losing 5% to just trade. So I really like it. That's my thought. I wanted to mention that because I actually ran into that issue because I had a second account that I had a lot of coins on, a lot of training on, and I'm like, why not let's just combine accounts, because I didn't want to have 2 really good accounts. I just figured I might as well have one. So maybe you're in that situation, or maybe not that specific situation. That's a very specific situation. Maybe you're just having to transfer coins between 2 accounts because you have a lot of coins, or you just want training. So buy training on your second account, and then you can go ahead and trade over those items to your main. Again, you don't lose anything when you trade, training wise. You just can't sell it. So if you didn't know, there you go. Now you know. Something that I've ran into. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully this was helpful. You definitely should be sniping those game edition ones. I can't stress that enough. You've seen how easy it is. There's really no risk at all when you're doing that. It's super easy. So hopefully that's helpful. And obviously, if you decide to do this pack, hopefully you have better luck than I did. But thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are absolutely incredible. That's all I got. ChewbaccaLemma out.